Welcome to my channel if you're new here, and welcome back to my channel if you are not. Today I'm going to be doing my March TBR. I'm going to tell you guys all about the books that I'm hopefully going to finish this month and a little bit about each one of them. So today is, I think, March 7th, and so we're already a little bit into March. We're a week in, but I think I'm going to stay on track with all of my books. Did I mention that my March TBR is pretty ambitious? I wanted to keep it realistic. I tried to. But I feel like it is. I feel like all of the books that I chose, while there's a lot, I'm pretty sure I can accomplish all of them. And I'll tell you why later. I'll let you know why I feel like so confident. Here are all my books. I have chosen to read, in the month of March, 8 books. But, they're not just 8, like, super thick, 400-page books. I've got 3 books that are thin, so this could basically be like one book in the 3 of them. I feel like I can do it. I feel like it's not that crazy, but so it's March 7th today. So we're already a little bit into March, but I'm still on track. I am. I've already finished one of the books. I finished Love Story by Kingsbury. I won't give my synopsis on this book until the end of the month, but I was expecting a little bit more. She kind of disappointed me, but that's all I'm gonna say for now. We already have one done, so I'm on track. I really am. And then the second book that I'm reading in March is 2 Reasons to Run by Colleen Coble. This is the second of a 3-part series: One Little Lie, 2 Reasons to Run, and 3 Missing Days. So I've already finished One Little Lie last month. I'm a quarter of the way in to 2 Reasons to Run, so also on track with that. Basically, the 3-part series follows our main character, Jane Hardy. She's the police chief. I said this in my February recap. I talked about One Little Lie. There's some like cult stuff going on, her love interest, and I don't want to spoil the first book by telling you what this one's about because it spoils it. But anyways, it follows the after of One Little Lie, of course, and then there's another mystery, a new mystery that she has to solve, and then the wreckage, you could say, of the relationship in the first book has followed into the second book, and so we're gonna see Jane and love interest figure out what their relationship is going to look like, figure out if they even want to be together, and get past all of the issues that arose in the first book. So I'm really excited about that. And then the third obviously follows after this one, and it introduces another mystery on top of that and more stuff with her son. He's arrested and lots of crazy stuff, more murders and stuff about firefighters. I don't know. I'm really excited to finish this series. So far it's been really good. I really love the characters. They're all so easy to love and get along with, and they all have their own like complex issues, which is really awesome. So yeah, super excited to finish this series. The next book I'm gonna read in March is Redeeming Love by Francine. This is a really thick one, and it has like a lot of deep messages, and the plot's like super deep. It's basically set in 1850, and it's a story about a woman named Angel, and she has this complete distrust of men and hatred of men. She was sold into prostitution as a child, and so she does not trust men at all. And then she meets a guy, she falls in love with him, they marry, and then all of her like emotions like freak her out in the marriage. She runs, and then in the end, like she's figuring out that the one person that can love her is God, and that she needs to find him. So yeah, I've heard a lot of good things about this one. It's a Christian fiction, but I've heard that it's like a really, really good and like deep one that goes like beyond the like typical Christian fiction plot line. So I'm really, really excited to read this one. I've heard a lot of really raving reviews about it on TikTok, Instagram. So yeah, I'm very excited for this one. The last book on my TBR for March is Lock Every Door by Riley Sager. I've seen a lot about this book, and specifically Riley Sager on social media, TikTok, Instagram, and how good his writing is. And when I bought this, the Barnes & Noble checkout person, she asked me if I had read any of his books before, and I said no, and she was like, his books are literally my favorite. You're gonna love them. So I'm very, very excited to read this. I am nervous because I think they're like pretty scary, and I normally read at night, so it might freak me out a little, but I'm really excited for a thriller, keep you on the edge of your seat book, hoping that I can just like speed through this one super quickly. It's basically about this girl who responds to like this ad to be an apartment sitter, and then goes like accepts the job and goes and apartment sits at this like super nice, very expensive apartment. And then like someone else goes missing, and then she starts to like figure out all these like secrets about the apartment building that she's watching. And it just gets like really dark really quickly with that. So I'm really excited to read this one, and excited for a really good suspenseful thriller. And the last books I'm reading in March are 3 nonfictions. So these are all Christian nonfiction development books. These two I'm kind of lumping together. They are both by Wilkin, None Like Him and In His Image. So None Like Him is 10 different ways God is different from us and teaches you about that. And then In His Image is 10 ways God calls us to reflect His character. And so they're super short reads, but I'm really excited. I've heard a lot of great things about them. Heard they're super practical, just with the 10 basic steps. Yeah, and so I'm really excited to read these. I actually saw her in person at a conference once. She came and did a talk, and I had these books when I saw her, and I recognized her name, but I was like, I don't really know this lady. And then I realized I do know her. I have her books. And she was really awesome, so I'm really excited to support her and read these and then let you guys know what I learned from them. Lastly, for the month of March, I am going to be reading Mere Christianity by C.S. Lewis. C.S. Lewis, I read one of his books last month, and he's so profound, and all of his books are just super well written. And so I'm really excited about this one. It's one of his most famous books, Mere Christianity. It follows basically what all Christians believe. And so I'm really excited to read it, and I know it's like thin, but I think it's gonna take me a little bit just because of how like in-depth he writes. But yeah, I'm really excited to read this. I've been meaning to because I feel like it's such a staple just for all Christians to read by him. So yeah, very excited to read this one, and I'm curious to see how long it takes me to get through. So this is my entire TBR for the month of March that I'm hopefully going to finish and then let you know how they were. Thank you all so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and leave a little book recommendation in the comments for me. Thanks so much. Bye!